going on? So I know I said in the last video that this video was going to be a setup video, and I just straight up lied. We're gonna skate the same board I've been skating. It's still good, so yeah, we're not gonna rush right into that yet. And you might notice behind me here, at this spot I typically skate over here, some locals brought a couple boxes. There's one there, there's one over here, there's a taller one over there. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any like thing to wipe them off with. They're all wet. It rained yesterday. So this one, I can wipe enough and let it dry in the sun. I think that, you know, I'll do some flat ground and that should be dry. So, and that's probably the only one I really wanted to skate anyway. This one over here is really cool. But, well, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's a good like board slide ledge, you know, but yeah, it's basically the same as the benches. But yeah, so very cool for whoever brought them down here. But this one looks super fun. They're very solid. They're not moving. Like, yeah, I'll show you. Like sometimes when like people build boxes and stuff like this, this thing is like, you need a couple people to even move it. So super hyped on that. And it seems like the school is pretty cool with it. I don't know. Ever have one of those days where you just can't warm up? Like I feel so like groggy. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna try and skate the box though. Flat ground's not working out and I'm getting too frustrated. I'm just trying to have fun, you know? So we'll skate the box a little bit, but I honestly think last video was only 2 days ago. But when I filmed that, I skated for like 2 hours at the skate park by myself. And then I did 35.5 miles on the bike that day. And yesterday, which was the following day, was brutal. I was really sore. You know, even in my arms and stuff were sore from just being on the bike for that long. But yeah, I think I'm just sore and my legs are tired and it's hard to jump right now. But this box isn't too high, so we'll try and get like no slide, a crook, some 50s. I don't know, Smith maybe. We'll see what we can get. Oh, I don't even know what even to say other than it's not one of those days, man. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, it's like cold. The last video was so sick because it was like 70 degrees and perfect. At least it's not windy today. Like I'm not complaining about the wind. It's just like, it's literally I think 40 degrees right now or something. But it's that awkward temperature where like you start sweating when you're skating, but the minute you stop, you get cold. I'm annoyed if you can't tell. Everything's sore, my legs hurt. It's just not working out. So we're either going to continue the video another day at another spot or maybe later today. I don't know. But for right now, I'm calling it quits. Like these boxes I should be having loads of fun on. I'm just not even having fun on that. And that's like my favorite obstacle is a box, and especially an angle iron one. So that's how I know when to call it. I feel like if I keep skating, I'm just gonna get hurt. Yeah, so that's it for right now, and we'll see what happens with the rest of the video. So on my way home, I decided to stop off at the Slappy Curb here. Well, Slappy Curb. But yeah, I was expecting too much of myself, you know. I had all these like big oh, I'm gonna like dial in my switch flips today and all this stuff, and some days just aren't like that, you know. I'm sore. I did a lot of biking and skating this week so far, so I do need to condition myself, because if I am gonna ride out to Rochester and like skate and then ride back and stuff, I need to get better at this. But yeah, that's the goal. So we're just gonna, I just waxed up the curb. We're just gonna mess around on this for a little bit. Like, just real chill, no slide shoves, like nothing wild. But yeah, just have fun on the curb. All right, so little damage report update, I guess. My back truck here is getting pretty close to the axle. Super low there in this pocket. The front truck, not so bad. Honestly, it's like, that's pretty good. The crooked grind groove needs to be crooked more. I need to do more crooked grinds, but you can see my base plates from no slides are getting really sharp. So when I change my board, I'm probably going to file that down a little bit. You can see the rails here, barely anywhere at all. Honestly, like that's just like dirt on them mostly, but you can see the holes there. You can still get the screws out. Perfect. Razor tails, not so bad. I honestly, like, I was really gonna set up a different board this week, but yeah, this is really good still. I love the V-lights. 825, honestly, like for a long time, I was like going back and forth in my head of like, should I get a bigger board? Because I have such big feet. But I don't want to. I like it. I honestly like the 825. I feel like it's just, it works good for everything, and it doesn't hold me back, you know? Like, I feel like if I got an 8.5, there'd be tricks like switch 3 flips and stuff where I'd be like, man, this is just like taking a lot of effort. It might help with slappies and things like that, but it'll also like take away from flip tricks and stuff. Whereas right now on an 8.25, I feel like all my flip tricks are, I mean, minus earlier today, obviously. Today's just not a good example, but I mean, my kick flips have been feeling better. Everything's been feeling really consistent and better, so I'm not going to switch anything. And it's so hard to find a 14-inch wheelbase 8.25 or 8.5. It's just so hard. They exist, but there's like 3, and you'd have to order them. It's just, I hate having to do that, you know? It's just, I hate having to like search down my specific shape, you know? It's like, it's very nice that the April boards, the 8.25s are just like perfect. So that's what I'm just gonna keep riding until I find something else or I want to switch it up. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today. I'm still whooped from that bike ride, honestly, but that's only halfway to Rochester. So if I need to do double that and then skate, I got some conditioning to do. I'm not to mention, imagine biking all the way there and then having a bad skate day like today. But I will say though, we did turn it around, you know, like sometimes you just got to lower the bar a little bit. Like I went from having like the worst day to an actually super fun little mini session over here. And all I had to do was just like lower my expectations of myself a little bit. And yeah, like you heard me in the beginning of the video, I was like, switch flips dialed in, I'm gonna skate the box, I'm gonna do Smith grinds and stuff. And then it's like you just start having a bad day, and it's easy to let that demotivate you. But I just moved the goalpost. Said we'll go to the curb and I'll just do some no slides and shit. And yeah, ended up having a fun day. So yeah, with that being said, remember to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps spread my videos. And then yeah, join the Discord. Link will be in the description. And go do switch flips.